My journey began the moment I stepped onto the colorful streets of Oaxaca City, a place where every corner seemed to burst with life and color. The city greeted me with a warm embrace, its energy both inviting and exhilarating. As I wandered through the winding lanes, I felt as if I had stepped into a living painting, one where the past and present danced together in perfect harmony. The air was thick with the scent of corn tortillas sizzling on griddles, the smoky aroma of chilies roasting over open flames, and the sweet perfume of fresh flowers sold by smiling vendors. Each breath I took was a reminder that food here is not just sustenance, but a celebration of culture and tradition. The markets overflowed with vibrant produce, heaps of avocados, piles of ripe tomatoes, and baskets of fragrant herbs, each ingredient telling its own story. Bicycle bells rang out as locals weaved through the streets, their laughter mingling with the lively notes of marimba music drifting from sunlit plazas. Children played games on the sidewalks, their joy infectious, while elders gathered on benches to share stories and watch the world go by. The city's soundtrack was a symphony of everyday life, each sound adding to the sense of belonging and community. The city pulsed with a rhythm both ancient and new. Modern cafes stood beside centuries-old churches, and indigenous dancers in traditional dress performed against a backdrop of bustling city life. It was a place where history was not just preserved, but lived, woven into the fabric of daily existence. Buildings glowed in bold colors, yellows, blues, terracotta reds, each facade telling a story of resilience and creativity. Ornate murals and local art adorned the city walls, celebrating Oaxaca's rich heritage and the artists who keep its spirit alive. Every street corner revealed a new surprise, a hidden courtyard, a centuries-old doorway, or a burst of flowers climbing up a sunlit wall. Women in embroidered blouses passed by, their clothing a testament to heritage and pride. The intricate patterns and vibrant colors of their garments reflected generations of artistry and tradition, each stitch a connection to their ancestors. Their presence was a living reminder of Oaxaca's deep indigenous roots and the strength of its communities. Oaxaca's magic is in how all these elements blend into a feeling of joy and connection. Whether it was a spontaneous festival erupting in the street or neighbors sharing food and laughter, there was a sense of unity that made every moment feel special. The city's spirit was infectious, drawing me in and making me feel like I belonged even as a newcomer. I felt instantly welcome, greeted by warm smiles and open hearts. Vendors at the market offered tastes of their homemade delicacies, eager to share the flavors of their homeland. Locals stopped to chat, curious about my journey and quick to offer recommendations for places to eat, sights to see, and experiences not to miss. Their hospitality made me feel at home, and I knew I was in the right place to begin my adventure. As I walked into the bustling market, the city bathed in the golden light of sunrise, I felt a surge of excitement for the days ahead. Oaxaca promised a journey filled with flavor, culture, and discovery, and I was ready to savor every moment. My flavorful journey had just begun. To truly understand Oaxaca, you must go to its markets. Mercado Benito Juarez was a vibrant maze of sights, sounds, and smells. Vendors offered samples. Cilantro, mangoes, and smoky chapulines filled the air. Piles of chiles and spices created a breathtaking mosaic of color. I met Elena, who rolled casilo cheese with practiced hands, sharing stories of her family's traditions. A juice vendor handed me horchata, sweet and creamy, the perfect refreshment. Every interaction was more than a transaction. It was a window into Oaxacan life. The markets were alive with energy, connection, and pride. Here, I felt like part of the community. If there's one dish that truly captures the spirit and essence of Oaxaca, it's undoubtedly mole. This iconic sauce is a masterpiece of Mexican cooking, a culinary treasure that has been perfected over centuries. Mole is not just a dish, it's a symbol of Oaxacan identity, a celebration of the region's rich history and diverse culture. The word mole itself comes from the Nahuatl word moli, meaning sauce or mixture, and in Oaxaca it represents a harmonious blend of flavors, traditions, and stories passed down through generations. Making mole is a true labor of love, a process that can involve more than 30 carefully selected ingredients and days of meticulous preparation. From hand-toasting chilies to grinding spices and nuts, every step is done with patience and care. The kitchen fills with the intoxicating aroma of chocolate, dried fruits, and spices, each ingredient adding its own unique note to the symphony of flavors. Families gather to peel, chop, and stir, sharing stories and laughter as the mole slowly comes together. I still remember my first taste of mole negro. The sauce was deep and dark, almost mysterious, with a richness that lingered on my tongue. Each bite revealed new layers: sweetness from chocolate and fruit, smokiness from roasted chilies, and a gentle heat that built slowly. It was a flavor experience unlike any other, both comforting and complex, and it instantly transported me to the heart of Oaxaca. Oaxaca is famous for its 7 moles, each with its own personality and story. There's the vibrant coloradito, the golden amarillo, the earthy manchamantel, and more, each one a unique journey for the taste buds. Some are spicy and bold, others are subtle and sweet, but all are crafted with the same devotion to tradition and flavor. Tasting each mole is like exploring a different corner of Oaxaca's culinary landscape. The recipes for mole are often closely guarded family secrets, handed down from mothers to daughters, fathers to sons. Each family adds its own twist, maybe a special blend of chilies, a secret spice, or a unique cooking technique. These recipes are more than instructions. They're heirlooms, connecting generations and preserving the soul of Oaxacan cuisine. Making mole is rarely a solitary act. It's a communal ritual, a reason for families and friends to come together, especially during festivals and celebrations. The process is as important as the final dish. Everyone has a role, from grinding spices to stirring the pot, and the kitchen buzzes with energy and anticipation. At the heart of every Oaxacan celebration, you'll find mole. It's served at weddings, birthdays, and religious festivals, bringing people together in joy and gratitude. Mole is more than just food. It's the heartbeat of Oaxacan culture, a dish that unites communities and honors the past. Every bite of mole tells a story of heritage, creativity, and the enduring spirit of Oaxaca. The way it's plated, the garnishes, the careful attention to detail, all reflect the pride and artistry of its makers. On every plate of mole, you'll find history, love, and tradition. It's a dish that nourishes not just the body, but the soul, a true taste of Oaxaca's heart. Beyond mole, Oaxaca's traditional dishes are just as captivating. Tlayudas, giant crispy tortillas topped with beans, asiento cheese, cabbage, and meat, are a local favorite. Eating one fresh off the grill was a perfect harmony of textures and flavors. Oaxacan tamales, wrapped in banana leaves, offer a soft, earthy twist on a classic dish. The mesa is tender, the fillings rich, often chicken and mole, each bite a comforting surprise. Unwrapping a tamal feels like opening a gift from the kitchen. These foods are simple yet filled with history and heart. Every meal connects generations and tells a story. Tradition lives in every bite. Oaxaca's street food is where the city's soul truly shines. At night, food stalls sizzle with life. Memelas, tacos, elote, and more. Memelas, thick masa cakes topped with beans and cheese, are served hot and fresh. Tacos al pastor, carved from a glowing spit, burst with sweet, savory, and fresh flavors. Elote and esquites transform simple corn into creamy, spicy street treats. Each vendor brings creativity and passion to their food. The street food scene is an adventure, unpretentious, joyful, and full of surprises. Every corner offers something new to taste. Here, food is celebration. Oaxaca's flavors are best discovered on the street. No Oaxacan journey is complete without mezcal, the spirit of the land. Made from agave, mezcal's smoky flavor comes from roasting piñas in underground ovens. I visited a family-run palenque and watched the process, roasting, crushing, fermenting, and distilling by hand. Tasting mezcal straight from the still was powerful, smoky, earthy, and sweet. Mezcal is sipped slowly, often with orange and sal de gusano. Locals say, "For everything bad, mezcal, for everything good too." It's a drink for every occasion, connecting people to the earth and each other. Every sip is a taste of Oaxacan tradition. Mezcal is the spirit of Oaxaca, crafted with patience and pride. The heart of my journey was learning from Oaxacan families in their kitchens. There, in the gentle chaos of daily life, I found a world where food is not just prepared, but celebrated. The kitchen is the center of the home, a place where stories are told, laughter echoes, and the aroma of tradition fills the air. Every meal is a ritual, every ingredient a memory passed down through generations. I took a cooking class with Soledad, whose kitchen was filled with wood smoke and tradition. The walls were lined with clay pots and woven baskets, each with its own story. Soledad welcomed me with a warm smile, inviting me to join her at the hearth. where the fire crackled and the scent of roasting chilies mingled with the earthy smell of corn. We made tortillas from nixtamalized corn, ground by hand on a metate. The process was slow and rhythmic, a dance between stone and grain. My hands grew tired, but Soledad encouraged me, showing me how to feel the dough, how to listen to the sound of the grinding, and how to shape each tortilla with care and patience. My first tortillas were imperfect, but Soledad's laughter made it joyful. She told me that every cook's first tortillas are a little lopsided, and that the real secret is to make them with love. We laughed together as I tried again, each attempt a little better than the last. As we cooked, she shared stories of family, culture, and the meaning behind each dish. She spoke of her grandmother, who taught her to cook, and of the festivals where food brings the whole community together. Every recipe had a story, every flavor a memory of home. Cooking is how traditions are passed down, connecting generations. I watched as children helped their elders, learning not just recipes, but the values of patience, respect, and gratitude. In these kitchens, food is a living link between past and present. Food is more than sustenance. It's community, healing, and love. Sharing a meal means sharing stories, laughter, and sometimes even tears. Around the table, I felt a sense of belonging, welcomed as part of the family, even if just for a day. These moments deepened my appreciation for Oaxacan cuisine. Each dish was a testament to resilience, creativity, and the power of coming together. I tasted flavors I had never known, and learned that the true richness of Oaxacan food lies in the people who make it. The real recipe is in the hands and hearts of the people. Their wisdom, patience, and generosity are the most important ingredients. Watching them work, I realized that cooking here is an act of love, a way of honoring ancestors and nurturing the next generation. I left with gratitude for their generosity and wisdom, carrying with me not just new recipes, but a deeper understanding of what it means to truly share a meal. The lessons I learned in those kitchens will stay with me forever, reminding me that food is a bridge, connecting us all, one meal at a time. In Oaxaca, food is the center of daily life, weaving families and communities together. Mornings begin with shared breakfasts. Afternoons bring everyone home for la comida. I witnessed a village fiesta where the community cooked, laughed, and celebrated together. Even simple rituals, like buying sweetbread from the pan man, create moments of connection. Food marks every occasion, big or small. Traditions are kept alive not in books, but in daily acts and shared meals. Every meal is a thread tying past and present. Oaxacan culture thrives through these living traditions. Food is the bond that unites all. My time in Oaxaca was a journey of the senses and the soul. The flavors were unforgettable, but the warmth of the people left the deepest mark. Food here is a language of love, a way to build community and celebrate life. Imagine yourself wandering vibrant markets, tasting mole and sipping mezcal under the stars. This experience is waiting for you in southern Mexico. Be open, ask questions, and let Oaxaca's passion inspire you. Let the colors, sounds, and flavors awaken your senses. Go and create your own flavorful memories. The magic of Oaxaca is calling. Answer it, and you'll never forget the journey.